Hey friends, welcome back to Llama Mama Kayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla, and I want to say thank you for stopping by for a visit today. I'm so happy to be here with you today and to hang out for just a little bit. Today I am drinking double chocolate truffle coffee. That is good. Very good. Very, very good. Let me get another sip. I did add some creamer in that, but I still taste the chocolateness of it really, really good. It is called double truffle. Okay, so what I'm trying to do this month is Denise had sent me this box, and so every day I'm just pulling a random cup out of here. I just pull a random cup out, and that's what I'm trying to do. This is a sampler box. It has 30 cups in it. I have missed a few days on pulling from this box because I've been dealing with a lot of nausea, and when I'm really nausea, I'm not up to drinking coffee. I'd stick with water or just my regular tea. But anyway, so I have enjoyed taste testing these. We still have quite a few to go, so um, I'm not like when I reach in, I just reach in and pull one out, and that's the one I'm trying for the day. So I haven't got. Yeah, I did have a tea from there. I was gonna say I hadn't got a tea yet, but I did. I had that apple caramel tea that was delish, delish. But this is pretty good right here. This double trouble, double. I forgot what it was. Something double chocolate truffle or something like that. And I need some coffee to wake me up. I need some caffeine really bad. So it is December the 7th. And if you haven't been watching and you don't know, this month I'm working on a December project. My son Dakota put together some Advent baggies for me, and so each day I'm opening a bag and getting a new color of yarn out to add to my project. Now, what is my project? I am making a wrap. Uh, I'm making this wrap, and I'm loving how it's turning out so far. Um, I was trying not to have any expectations for it because I really just didn't know what the yarn was going to be and how it was going to, do. But this is like a stress-free, no thought project. The only thing I have to think about when I start the new row is what stitch I'm going to do. And I did go through like some stitch samplers and just wrote down a bunch of stitches that I could put into this, and then whenever I get ready to do that, I just look on my list and pick one. And I do mark beside it that I've recently used it, but I am going to come back. I'm like marking what day I used it, but I will be repeating those, but not in any kind of order. It's just a whatever I feel like doing that day project, okay? I'm telling you, it is stress free. I didn't even count my chains when I started this. No counting. I have a wrap that I laid out on the table, and I chained a chain the width of that wrap and went a little bit over. So this is going to be a little bit bigger, but I am possibly thinking of crocheting the sides up because the wrap that I have is open on the sides, and so it would need to be probably a little bit bigger just to have room to, like get it on and stuff, right? That's what I'm thinking. But anyway, I think it's going to be pretty. The yellow is the main color, or I don't know, it's not really a main color because I've only used it once, but it is a color that I picked to start the project with and to place it anywhere in the project I feel needs some yellow, okay? If I have two dark yarns or two similar yarns next together, then I will put it in between there. But so far, it has worked out great. Like I said, my son Dakota put these baggies together for me, and I don't know what yarn is in here. And he said, I asked him the other night when I talked to him that he said that he did not put them in any kind of order, because I told him that everybody's liking the order that you did the yarn, and he said, "Oh, that's totally random." So he didn't put them in any kind of order. He just opened the bags and dropped yarn in. Then, and I don't remember if he said he numbered the bags first or if he went back and numbered the bags. I don't remember what he said about that, but it is what it is. But it's working out good. It's working out good. And also, doing these different stitches is really strengthening my hand. Like, I mean, I can't even tell you the difference I can tell in my hand from 7 days ago, 8 days ago to now. Like, there is a huge difference. I feel so much stronger in my hand. Um, it still is very sore for some reason. This bone over here is really sore. And so, especially on the corner right there, that is very tender and very sore. But the rest of it has healed up really good. Now these nerves throughout here, even from the old ones and on this hand, they are very, very sensitive and they don't like to touch anything. And I bump them like crazy all over the house. Like, I don't know, you would think it'd be my goal to bump my hand all day long the way I do it. But I don't know why I'd bump it all day long. But they're very sensitive to touch and to touching things, um, but it's healed up really good. You know, it's just that one spot right here that is very tender and a little painful, but not so painful that I can't stand it or anything like that. It's just painful enough to say, "Hey, I'm still here." But anyway, I do tell when I am crocheting, if I crochet like a good amount, I need to stop and let my hand rest a minute. So I'm doing that, taking it easy. Um, but this isn't the only project I'm working on. I'm also working on a Candyland Christmas scenery, and I've got my pieces made. I need to go back and decorate some of them, and just put things together and figure out where I'm setting this up. Where I want to set it up, that table's not wide enough. So actually, I did call my son Dakota last night to see if maybe he could come over today if he was getting work off work early or something, because sometimes he might. And he said no, he won't be getting off work early. Matter of fact, he would probably be working late. So I did never tell him what I wanted. I just was, called him up and asked how work was going, and he started telling me everything that was going on. So at some point, I do need him to come out and help me set this up. And I hope it's soon because I'm excited about that project. My other son, Elijah, did come out last night, and we enjoyed visiting with him a little bit. He has still not emptied his room. He's coming and getting boxes every now and then, as he's the manager of a shoe store in the mall. And so it is Christmas time, so they've extended the hours, and so they're opening earlier and closing late, and he's working open to close because he doesn't have enough employees. Yeah, he just can't find employees. And then even if he was to hire some right now, like if some came in right now to be hired, they wouldn't be trained to open or close or anything like that, so he's just having to do it. So he's getting boxes of stuff from his room as he can. But anyway, let's find out what yarn I am getting today. I'm excited about that. See what color comes Next, after this, so there's 7. Orange. Okay, all right. Laura, look at there. Orange. Mad Mimi Crochet's favorite color is orange. And there is some bottle caps. I love these candies. I hadn't had them in a long, long time. Actually, I still have the whole box of Junior Mints that was in there from, I don't know what day, the beginning. I haven't opened them yet. So now I have some bottle caps to add to my little candy collection. Alright, so what I did on this was I finished off, I was working on, when I joined the brown in, I did a granny square stitch. So I just did clusters of 3 right here, and I didn't chain in between them. I would just go to the next section. And so I did that all the way down, and then I turned, and coming back up, I just did a double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and that's how it turned out. So then I got to the end of that. I still had more brown yarn left. So I turned my work and started back down. So I'm just doing a double crochet in every stitch just to get my stitches back. So I did a double crochet in the double crochet below it, and then a double crochet in the chain space there. So I made it down to right here. So now I need to add this orange in. I just have to pull that stitch out. Let me see. Where is the... Here it is. Oh, this orange is kind of bright. That is going to be bright up against this brown. I know. Alright, here we go. And my orange. And you can see I'm just getting so much better at making these knots. Well, I'm just going to tell y'all, and I don't mean to brag on myself or anything, but I'm very much proud of myself that I'm able to do this, because there's lots and lots of things around this house that I can't do. And it's frustrating because I hate to ask for help. And especially after Big Daddy's worked all day, he comes in, he's exhausted, and I've been sitting waiting on somebody to help me do something all day. And so I'm like, oh, I can't ask him. And I'll sit there for hours and not ask him to do something for me just because I know he's tired and he has to deal with a lot at work. And it's, he doesn't have to do anything physical, but it is stressful. I don't know that it's stressful. It's a lot of thinking and mental work, figuring things out and doing things. So when he gets home, he likes to just rest. And I hate to say, oh no, I need you to do this, this, and this. So I'm glad that I can tie a knot by myself, okay? I'm thankful I can tie a knot. Okay, let me put my little hand strap on. And I've been using this strap for this project because the hook that I'm using, which is a 7mm hook from Hobby Lobby, that hook works best with this hand strap thingy. With another project I'm working, I'm using a smaller hook, and so I am using a different strap with it. So just as I suspected before, different straps are going to work best with different crochet hooks. And sometimes you just need to change crochet hooks to what works best for your yarn or whatever. But this strap is working great with this hook. And then, I have other straps to work with other size hooks and things. So I'm excited about that. I'm really excited about it. I'm just happy to be crocheting. So what I'm going to do is finish off this row with double crochets. And I don't know what I'm going to do on the next row. Yeah, I haven't got there. I usually don't decide that until after I finish whatever row I'm working on. Then I'll lay my project down and take my hook off, and then I just look at it for a minute sometimes and then decide. Sometimes I just chain one, turn my work, and just start working without even thinking. And I like that because I don't have to think. So, oh, this orange looks good upside this um, brown. I've never been an orange fan. Sorry, Laura. I've never been a fan of orange. I don't have anything against orange. At one point, my son Elijah went through an orange kick and he had like all orange clothes. Like, I don't think he had a shirt that wasn't orange for that season. And it was really weird because everything was orange. uh, I'm a yellow, and I don't even have yellow clothes. That's really funny about that. I don't even have any yellow shirts or much stuff that is yellow, really. But I like yellow. And like I said, not that I have anything against orange. It's just not one of, my favorite colors. I do find that I'm crocheting best when I'm at my desk. Here, I'm trying to hold it up a little bit so you guys can see that I'm crocheting because, several people doubted that I'd be able to. Some people knew I would be able to. They knew I'd figure it out, but then some, just thought my crochet days were over. And they very well could have been, but uh-uh, I had to figure it out. Oh, last night Big Daddy said he really does want to put up a tree. He said even if we don't get the big tree down, which we can't, we'd have to have our boys to do that. And with their work schedules going on right now, I don't know that they would even have time to come out here and do it. It would take both of them. So one of them's got to hold the ladder and shake it while the other one climbs up it. And that's what they do. Whoever's holding the ladder ends up shaking it when the other one is climbing up it. So they're arguing, don't shake the ladder. I'm not shaking it. So I don't know that they have time to come out and shake each other on the ladder to get the Christmas tree down. So he said, even if we just picked up a little 4-foot Christmas tree and put it on the coffee table and pushed the coffee table over in front of the window. Um, and so I said, okay. I really do not care about having a Christmas tree. Because to me, I guess I wouldn't have to do anything. I guess I wouldn't. He's gonna do it. It'd be all on him, I guess. So, but to me, I don't feel well, and I just don't feel like I can do one more thing. Sometimes you just go through seasons like that where you're just doing good to get out of the bed and go potty, And I'm in that season, really. I'm just not up to doing extra stuff. I'm just doing the minimum amount that I need to do in my life right now. So I guess in reality, putting up a tree would not really involve me. Um, But he did say last night that he really does want a tree, so I'm gonna help make that happen. I'm gonna tell him, let's um, go down to Dollar General or Walmart or wherever and just pick up a little cheap, like he said, about a 4 foot tree or something. Because he said he really wants to do it, so we're gonna do it. But it's for him, not for me. uh, we usually get, we get artificial trees. Um, I have asthma, and so strong smelling trees bother me. But one year, Elijah was working at the Christmas tree farm, which was also the pumpkin patch. He worked there for several years as a teenager. Loved it, loved every minute of it. We loved the people who owned that, and um, anyway, so she would give her employees a Christmas tree, and so Elijah didn't get one for several years. But then one year he said, "Can I get a Christmas tree?" And I was like, "Yeah, go ahead if you want to." And I said, "The only thing is, it might affect my asthma." And he said they had one that he didn't think would, or I don't remember what kind it was or anything. But he did get a tree when we went and picked him up that afternoon or night. He had a tree, and so they put that up. So we did have a live tree that year. But other than that, we've mostly had artificial trees. So we're going to see about getting Big Daddy a little 4 foot tree. Well, I might ask him. I might ask him about the tree that I usually put up here. It's not a 4 foot tree, but it might be like a 2 to 3 foot. I might ask him about that and see if he wants to just get that out. Because actually, it's in a box in the dining room closet. The only thing is, you might have to move. The boxes are stacked. You might have to move the whole stack to get to the bottom. I don't know. I don't go in that closet. If he wants to do that, that would be great. But if he wants one a little bigger, because that one is really small, we can go get one. Matter of fact, I should text him and ask, does he want to do that today? Bless his heart. I need to be more supportive on that. Because I don't remember when he was talking about it if I was like, yeah, we'll do it. I don't remember if I said that or if I just sat there thinking, I don't want to. Oh, it's not that I don't have Christmas spirit. I do. I just don't want to do anything extra. I don't want to do anything extra, so that's all it is. I am excited about, Christmas. My boys coming over, and Big Daddy had talked to our oldest Dakota about Christmas, and so they're going to do a Christmas breakfast, which is what we used to do anyway. So they're not going to do like a big Christmas dinner or lunch or dinner. They're going to do a Christmas breakfast, which would kind of be more like brunch, because our boys have to wake up and do whatever they need to do that morning, tend to their animals and stuff, and then they'll come out. So it'll be brunch time or lunchtime by then. So that's our plans for December. I mean, for Christmas. Now, our youngest son, Elijah, has a birthday the 10th, which is Saturday. And so when he was here last night, I did ask him what day did he want to get together for his birthday. And he kind of talked like it might not be until Tuesday. Yeah, he kind of talked like it wouldn't be until Tuesday when he would be able to, because of his work schedule. but he said he'd let me know so we can all coordinate and make plans to get together. I'm almost at the end of the row with this orange, and I'll show you what this orange is looking like on this brown. Looks pretty good. It did pop, like big time pop. Right at the end. And when I get to the end of these rows, like when I do the granny stitch or something like that, it might not, because I didn't plan this out, I didn't count and plan this out in any kind of way. So sometimes I just have to budget a little. Like if I get to the end of the row and there's um, one or two extra stitches there, I just put 2 double crochets on the end in the last 2 stitches and go from there. So it's keeping my sides straight, and that's what really matters, right? Because my sides are staying pretty straight there. Alright, so let's see what this orange looks like. Alright, now can you see that? That orange really did pop on there, didn't it? I like that. So now I will turn my work and I'll be working this little ball of orange in here. But yeah, I really do like how it's turning out. I like the surprise of the new color and to see what it's going to look like next to the last color. So guys, I thank you for joining me today and listening to me ramble. I hope you're all having a great day. It has been like 80 degrees here in Louisiana today. Sticky, muggy, horrible feeling weather. I have the AC on, of course. The weather, you can just see water in the air. Like it's not raining, but everything is wet from sweating and it just looks like water in the air. So the humidity is really high. So I've stayed in all day, of course. I didn't go out there. I've opened the door a few times to let Phoebe in and out, and I look out there and it just looks nasty, even though it's not raining. But I'll let you all get going. Remember, it is a beautiful day to crochet no matter what the weather is, and I will see you all again very soon. Bye, friends.